Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the show, Fusilli Grind, episode 12. In this episode, we are going to address the 800-pound gorilla in the room, Joa Field, aka the Gifted Hater. I would be lying if I said that I was not inspired by this man to throw my hat in the ring in the skate commentary game. And as you can see, I'm back in my bag. I have the Oakley beanie that you will remember from Fusilli Grind episode 1, the hat that started it all. We might even get into a little bit of gatekeeping this evening. We like a little bit of gatekeeping here at Fusilli Grind. That's okay. We think that's healthy. So, let's talk Trung. We all remembered about 2 years ago when Joa first happened upon Trung's performance in Chase Walker's Respectfully video.
So fucking good, man. This is like the pinnacle of ironic, edgy skateboarding.
And in many ways, I think that this is the right take. He's got the True Religions on, he's got the Element board, green wheels, he's doing a dark slide. This very well may be the pinnacle of ironic skateboarding. But how did we end up here? Before all the ASICS and Arc'teryx advertisements and appearances on Quarter Snacks and on Jenkem, before anybody had heard about Trung via the New York cool guy pipeline, there was La Armonia, which was a masterpiece put together by Nguyen and the rest of the Select Skate Shop homies. I was very lucky to have been in attendance at the premiere of the video. I've got my own copy on DVD, this is a classic for me. And I can prove my attendance via a short video clip that I had taken of the special guest lecturer of the evening.
I don't miss, so don't bother me, cool. Hey, the fool, and fuck with my crew.
So anyway, gatekeeping sesh over for now, but let's check out the part. Trung had last part in the video, by the way. Respectfully wasn't the first time that he had held that weight on his shoulders. Shout out to Select Skate Shop in Houston, Texas. Love those guys, they always held me down. Shout out to Mikey and Javi, Milo, Z-God, all those dudes. Rad individuals, rad skaters, all of them. A really nice group of people. There he is. I had remembered that these guys were traveling to SF as much as possible at this time. So here you go, a little bit of Trung in SF. You haven't seen that before. Here we go. Check out the feet. Now, another thing that Gifted Hater was right about was Trung's prophetic fashion sense. He's generally a wave or two ahead of the rest of us. This video came out in 2018 where you could pick dunks up for half off on the floor of your local skate shop. They had them at Select and I tried them on and said nobody's gonna want these. And in the past 4 years, everybody and their great-grandmother has been wearing them. So whereas you might think Trung looks relatively contemporary with this fit, he was actually way ahead of the wave. Back to 70 tail, little tic-tac. The crooked grind through the elbow ledge was nice. Nice. Vans too. He doesn't discriminate. Dunks, Vans, it didn't matter at this point. Now he's caked up with the ASICs. Oh. You know, I'm not usually a fan of the board slides on ledges, but that clip might get a pass from me. Here we go. How many front noses did he do in his part in the last Chase Walker video? There's another one for you. Kind of a random tray flip there. Couple random clips. This is a skate shop video, by the way, guys, so keep that in mind. Do you think that he painted a Nike swoosh on the side of these Vans slip-ons? Trung, if you're watching, leave a comment, let us know. Some San Francisco cruising. Nice. That gap nose blunt. In the shorts. In the running shorts. With the neon visor. This fit might be a couple decades ahead, but he's killing it in this. Another front nose. Slips under the bridge there. Oh. Oy. That's gotta hurt. Banana slide. Was Trung ahead on banana slides? I don't know. Everybody's doing banana slides these days. Is that because of Trung? I don't know. What are those? What are these? These look like Vumeros or some sort of Nike running shoe or something. Trung was definitely ahead on wearing outlandish footwear. Skinny grind, back 180. Oh. Blunt slide to manual, kind of strange. Back tail to fakie manual. Board sliding some ledges here, not a big fan of that. That's kind of a funny way to skate the old 3 up, 3 down, isn't it? A lot of SF footage. These guys really stacked up in San Francisco. Nollie flip. Nose blunt, over nose blunt. Nice, crook fakie, switch crook. Front nose, of course. There's a classic Texas spot there. Oh, and he did it to switch crook. I love that. See, here's flashes of Trung seeing what other people won't necessarily see at the spot. Nice, nose slide pop over. Nose slide pop over. I also shout out to the editor. I like it when tricks are paired together like this. You get the nose slide pop over, and then he's doing another nose slide pop over, but they're different enough that it's interesting, and it's a good way to use both clips, is I think to use them right one after the other like they did. Back 180. Okay, so we need to prepare for what's about to happen here, because I know people are gonna say, oh, ABD, Kareem Campbell did it in trilogy, Kareem Campbell did it in 20-shot sequence. Okay, old heads, whatever he did it in, I know, but Trung pulls out the iPhone, checks it, back in the pocket, fakie flip. So, it's a little bit different than pulling out your pager in 1998, or whenever it was. But I like to think that Trung did this as an homage of sorts. I think that he's probably a student of the sport and knows about that Kareem Campbell clip. Bennett grind. How do we think he did here, guys? Decent dip. I like that he did the revert out. They made it to New Orleans for this. A couple of New Orleans clips there. Has this been done by this point? It's kind of cool how he, like, sort of nose blunted it. Kind of sort of bonked up. Definitely back nose blunted. And then rode down and then grinded the edge a little bit. That's soul skating if you ask me. Wow, super cool. Back in Houston here, back Smith. Back tail, 270. He sort of sandbagged the pivot here, but he kept his speed. It was almost like he was golfing here with the back foot. See? He looks like he just teed off at Augusta. There's some flashes of what he would one day do on that curved ledge in New York. Kickflip up. Nose blunted the inside. Oh, and he did the 270 out as well. Did it to fakes, and then did the 270 out. Very cool. Thanks, Trung. Very cool. Again, more of this ledge board sliding. It doesn't seem like he does as much of this these days, but I have to say, the way he does it is kind of fun to watch. I usually don't like watching this kind of thing, but damn it, is he getting away with it? He's definitely getting away with this. This might be the clip of the whole thing for me. Back nose blunt to back tail. Perfect. He combined two of the best slides that you can do on the skateboard. Some more ledge board slide combo situation. Oh, he went back and did a back 270 tail flip out. And Eric, if this was you, I'm sorry. You got blocked by the pipe. Big nose blunt pop out. Oh, and a middle finger for whoever deserves it. Some more curved ledge dancing. Zach also has a part in La Armonia. Go check it out. I think it's great to watch these guys before they became the crown princes of ironic New York hipster skateboard guys. Big ol' back tail, goes the distance, splash. Ugh, disgusting sweat B-roll there, but having lived in the Gulf Coast for a few years, it's unavoidable. Here we go. This is the ender, folks. Spoiler alert, this is the ender. If you've never been to Austin, or if you've been to Austin and you haven't been to this godforsaken Instagram trap of a graffiti pit, you won't quite understand how insane this is, but you can get a little bit of the scale from this still. Here you see Eric up there and Trung. They look tiny. These people are a little bit more in the foreground. I would say that this is a good 13, 14 foot drop that he's nose blunting above. Needless to say, when this clip hit at the premiere, it was electric. It was like everybody had just simultaneously won the Super Bowl, the World Series, the Cricket World Cup. This was a hell of an ender for a local skate shop video, and still holds up today. And that's it. La Armonia. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Trung. Shout out Select Skate Shop. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Just wanted to put on for the Houston homies a little bit.